Right then, good evening, everyone. Welcome to break 271. Hopefully, you are all good. And yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this one. Now, just so that you guys know, we've got a slightly different setup tonight. So we've got the main camera, and then we've got like a little second camera just over there. The reason why I've done that is because it is very hot. Normally, I'm learning from experience here. Normally, when it's hot, it affects the Wi-Fi signal. So I'm just obviously making sure that this camera over here is okay. The camera up here is on my phone, and it's going through the not going through the Wi-Fi network. It's going through 4G at the moment. So it's a bit of a fail-safe just in case the home Wi-Fi goes a bit squiffy like it can do sometimes in hot weather. It's obviously a relatively high stakes kind of break, sort of mid to high range, with us doing the box of Encased. So I didn't want any kind of cock-ups. Hopefully the sound is okay. I've had to mute the mic on my phone and stuff like that, so I'm hoping that the sound's coming through all right as normal, and I apologize if I'm a little bit muted or a little bit quiet. Obviously, again, just because it's really hot, we've got like all the doors open, so like my little boy's his bedroom door's open, so I won't be getting overly excited, not that I normally do. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Malcolm, all good. Thanks, mate. Thanks for confirming that the sound's all good as well. That is really useful to know. Admin stuff. Right, admin stuff. This week is a post week, so I'm happy to say that all breaks up until the break that we did, the Luminance break that we did at the weekend, so will that be break 270, will be posted out, I think, tomorrow. I think my dad's got all the stuff all sorted into piles, so it's just got to be packed up and taken to the post office. So keep your eyes open on your PayPal shipment notifications, because that they'll start pinging through tomorrow morning, more than likely. Other than that, we've still got breaks planned. Obviously, it is the start of the season on, well, is it Thursday night, isn't it? So we've got Thursday night football. Yeah, exciting. Really happy to be back into obviously the season. Makes things a little bit more interesting when we're opening cards and stuff like that. And obviously, players' performances can mean that certain teams pop, or players pop, and rookies and all that kind of stuff. We get to see how good the new rookies are and everything. So really looking forward to seeing how the season unfolds and all that. I think the next break is going to be, and it's sort of alluded to for you guys who took part in the minis. We're going to be dropping a pre-season random teams mixer, which will be a box of Elite, a box of Luminance, and a box of the Wildcard Illumination, which was quite popular when we opened that with some of the other products. What did we open it with? Did we open it with Legacy or something like that? I think we did, didn't we? So that'll be a cool little break that John's going to break. He's going to drop it, as I say, I think tomorrow now, and look to break it maybe Thursday. Obviously, 2 spots out of that have already gone, so there'll be 30 spots available to purchase at £20 a pop. Following on from that, over the weekend, I'll be doing a similar break with a box of Luminance and a box of Elite, but I will be combining that with a box of Leaf Trinity. So, and it'll be a PYT. So it'll be, yeah, I'm trying to think actually. It'll be the same break cost as obviously John's random teams mixer. So what's that? 20 times 32. So what? About 640 quid. So It'll be similar price to that, the same price, but obviously broken it down across a few of the teams and stuff. So it'll make it relatively close to. No, I don't know actually. So I'll have to work out the pricing on that one anyway. But that'll be at the weekend, and if it fills before Saturday, we'll break it Saturday night. If not, we'll break it Sunday night. But we'll keep it obviously brief on Sunday night because you guys will probably be watching the football, and I'd like to have it on Red Zone or something like that myself. So try and break that on Saturday night. New releases this week. Is plates and patches, which is a new product. So we've got that coming over, hopefully released on Friday, I think. So we'll probably get that early next week, maybe Monday or Tuesday. New product, so we'll have to keep our eyes open on what happens over the weekend with breaks on that and see if it's how good it is or what exciting it is. I think it's replacing Elements. So Elements is obviously quite a popular product, actually. I know Liam in the group is a big Elements fan. So I don't think they're doing Elements this year, but obviously I think Plates and Patches is NFL, mate. So literally now, all of the weekly new releases should theoretically be NFL sets from now on. The only exception to that, I think, is if they do a National Treasures Collegiate or a Flawless Collegiate, maybe. Then we won't be getting National Treasures Collegiate or Flawless Collegiate, but those will be the releases. We have are waiting to ship to us. We've paid for them and everything, but they're sent to us from the American side of the distribution side of things, and we have got a Prism 4 boxes of Prism draft picks coming over to us. So that should potentially arrive maybe early next week as well. It won't come this week now. It won't be quick enough to turn it around, but they were basically waiting for some Topps products to land because we were having problems. The distributors are having problems with Topps products again, which is why we haven't done any Merlin Chrome soccer hobby boxes and stuff like that. So it's all good, mate. It's all good. So we're just a little bit wondering what's going to happen with the future of obviously the NFL cards with all this licensing wrangle. But we have been confirmed that we will be hearing about our next lot of allocations within the next week or so, hopefully. So that will tell a tale. But we have already been commissioned all the way, allocated all the way up to Mosaic Football at the moment. So yeah, we're just waiting to see what happens with everybody else. Anyway, I've waffled for long enough, so let's get started. Yeah, that's right, Sam. Yeah, it was in the Blitz. I think Plates and Patches. I think it was possibly in some of the Chronicles releases as well. Maybe I think it might have been in last year's Chronicles as well. But I think it is like a historic set that they're bringing back. So yeah, we'll see. I've got the iffy Wi-Fi now, so if I do have to switch to this camera, I'll obviously do that as a bit of a backup if and when I need to do that. Okay. Thanks to everybody who took part in the fantasy league that we set up. That's been really successful. I think we'll be looking at donating £150 to our chosen charities. Thanks to everybody's donations, and obviously donations from me and John. And obviously for everybody involved in that, that means that we'll be like donating from the business side, obviously a £150 worth of product. So it'll mean top place will probably get like a couple of blaster boxes. Second place might get a blaster box, or a couple of cello packs or whatever, but obviously that will be decided at the end of the season, and hopefully by then we will actually get some retail stuff through, because we're not getting sent any retail at the moment because of the production and supply issues. So we do have other options with retail, but we just don't want to overcompensate, and then all of a sudden we get like floods of stuff allocated to us. But it certainly looks like we're not getting retail stuff allocated to us at the moment, so that's a bit frustrating. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. So I think we can get started. So the idea with this was that this is sort of like the last product that we're going to be breaking. That's 2022. This was originally due to come out slightly before National Treasures, but obviously it's ended up coming out slightly later than the National Treasures. Flawless is still due, but we haven't been allocated any of that, and fortunately we won't be getting any of that because I shudder to think how much that will cost anyway. So yeah, after this break, it's pretty much full steam ahead on 2023 product. As I say, we've got the select draft picks to arrive, which will probably be the last time that we break a collegiate Panini product, and then week on week we'll just be getting, as I say, obviously plates and patches is due at the end, like probably at the start of next week. It will ship on Thursday or Friday, and then I don't know what's after that. It's like stuff like Gold Standard and Black and things like that to come up. So definitely we'll need some 2023 retail to break with those products. Right then, guys, we've got 10 people watching, so that's a good point for me to make a start. And as I say, good luck, everybody. Thanks for the quick fill. Let's bring up the team list as well. When it wants to work. Here we go. So here's the team run through, guys. So starting with the Cardinals, we've got Adam West. With the Falcons, we've got Cy James picking them up in the mini. With the Ravens, we've got Mark Pestle. With the Bills, we've got Michael Cook. Panthers, we've got Simon James. We've got the Bears with Matthew Hawker. Bengals with Perrin Robson. We've got the Browns with Dominic Brown. I always say Dominic Brown when with the Cleveland Browns. It's Dominic Mount with the Cleveland Browns. Then we've got Aaron Brown with the Cowboys. We've got the Broncos with Dan James. We've got the Lions with Dave Kirkwood. We've got the Packers with Liam Humpage. We've got the Texans with Thomas Amaral-Moody. Colts with Malcolm Campbell. Jags with Daryl Smith. We've got the Chiefs with Tom Richardson. Chargers with Dan James. Raiders with Rob Fussy. Good to see you back in the break with us, buddy. And then we've got the Rams with Tom Richardson. The Dolphins with Dominic Mount. The Vikings with Gareth Edmonds. We've got the Pats with Holly Nicholson. We've got the Saints with Paul McGee. We've got the Giants with Tom Benfield. The Jets with Gareth Edmonds. Eagles with Chris Newbit. Steelers with Thomas Amaral-Moody. We've got the 49ers with Grant Coombs. The Seahawks with Tom Richardson. Bucks with Josh Hedwick. Sam Chetwood with the Titans. And the Commanders from the mini to Malcolm Campbell. Obviously, the Steelers went to Thomas Amaral-Moody as well from the mini for that as well. So happy days all round. I know Thomas, I think a couple of breaks ago, did all three minis for that and ended up with absolutely no teams. I can't remember if that was NT or something like that. So good to see Thomas pick up the Steelers there. As I say, swings and roundabouts with minis. Right, we're going to start with the Phoenix box. I'll just stand the old Encased box up at the back there. So we do have a chance of autos in this, but they're about like one every 6 boxes or something like that. But obviously we've got the H2 parallels, we've got numbered inserts and all sorts of stuff in here. So good luck, everybody. As I say, this was one of our Phoenix, obviously hobby as well as Phoenix H2 is one of the more popular breaks that we ran last year. I think people really do probably prefer Phoenix over Mosaic in most cases now. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but it does seem that Phoenix was a very, very popular set last year. I think just because you get more parallels and numbered cards than in Mosaic, it's a similar kind of product. Excuse me. Empty pack. Right then. Good luck, guys. Empty pack. Okay, first off, we've got a Derrick Henry, a Kenny Golladay, Tyler Lockett, Adam Thielen, Trevor Lawrence, Antonio Gibson. And our first rookie is a Trayvon Walker for the Jags and a Cameron Thomas for the Cardinals. And behind that, we've got a nice fire-forged silver Terry Bradshaw for the Steelers. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Sam. Yeah, Mosaic, when was it 2020 when Tops UK had blasters of Mosaic, and it was just driving everybody mad on the sale boards because everybody was trying to sell the retail stuff from Mosaic. It's a bit like the whole thing with the Merlin soccer blasters at the moment, because they're available in game, and then you had like people trying to overcharge and flip them like it was 2020 or 2021 when you could just walk into game and buy them for 30 quid a pop. So yeah. Anyway, Mike Williams for the Chargers, Tua Tagovailoa for the Dolphins, Mike Evans for the Bucks, Myles Garrett for the Browns, Aaron Rodgers for the Packers, Easy Eric Ezukanma for the Dolphins rookie, and a Kaya Elam, a rookie for the Bills. And then behind that, we've got our possible, I think is this our Fire and Ice, I think, or it might know it's going to be a purple T Higgins, numbered out of 99. Is that number 1 of 99? I think it is. There you go. So the 1 of 99, T Higgins, as I say, and I think that's like the purple by the looks of it. Nice cards, these Phoenix cards. And then the last one is a H2 parallel of Jalen Weidemeyer for the Pats. Hope everybody's dealing with the heat okay. My office at work doesn't get the sun during the first part of the day, so it's cool until the afternoon, and then it does heat up a little bit. But we haven't got aircon or anything like that because it's a really old building. We were kind of hoping that it might be one of these public service buildings that's made out of this aerated concrete, and it might fall down because we've already had surveyors in saying that the building's actually crumbling. So we were kind of hoping that we might get shut down and moved to a new location, but didn't happen. It hasn't happened yet anyway. Empty pack. Okay, so for the Titans, we got Ryan Tannehill, Jalen Hurts, we got Marcus Mariota, got Joe Burrow, Christian Kirk for the Jags, and then our rookies, we've got a Isaiah Likely for the Ravens and a Treylon Burks for the Titans. Behind that, we have this is the fire and ice, isn't it? So he's Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Yeah, sad state of affairs for him, isn't it? So whether he's in the wrong or the team's in the wrong, it's just a shame to see his talent kind of go to waste. And then behind that, guys, for the Jags, we've got a contours of Trevor Lawrence for the Jags. I do think that the inserts in Phoenix were really nice this year. Certainly, Contours was nice. The Fireforge was cool, although every single card, because of the black kind of background, I always thought it was a bit more. It was going to be numbered, or like numbered out of 5 or 1 or something like that. But they are nice cards. What sets is everybody looking forward to seeing get released? Because, as I say, I think Panini have confirmed. I think I've seen solicitations for Origins, so we'll find out hopefully in our next round of allocations whether or not we will get allocations. But I was told the other day when I asked the question if anything had been heard, the distributors sort of said, well, it's business as usual because there's empty pack, because obviously there's litigation going on around, Panini I think are going to sue the NFLPA. So whilst there's litigation going on, they'll still be able to produce cards or something like that. So yeah, just waiting to see how it all pans out now. Anyway, Carson Wentz, Josh Jacobs, Jalen Waddle, James Conner, Nick Chubb, Justin Jefferson, DeMarvin Leal, rookie for the Steelers, and then behind that we've got a H2 flamethrowers of Jared Goff for the Lions, and then we've got a flamethrowers insert there for the Chargers of Justin Herbert. So 2 flamethrowers in the same pack, one H2 and one the kind of like the sort of silver sort of finish, which I think is like the standard finish on the inserts in Phoenix. But all good. Yeah, just the one rookie in there, that DeMarvin Leal for the Steelers as well. Which is a bit of a stinker because you're supposed to get 2 rookies a pack, I think. Empty pack. Okay, then A.J. Brown for the Eagles. Cooper Kupp for the Rams. T. Higgins base for the Bengals. Cordell Patterson. Shaquille Leonard. And we've got a rookie for the Bengals of Daxton Hill. And then behind that, we got a rookie for the Rams of Kyron Williams. And our next numbered card is an Aaron Jones for the Packers. And that is 110 of 125. One focus for me again. There you go. 110 of 125 there for the Aaron Jones, and that's kind of like a red kind of parallel. And we've got H2 parallel there of DK for the Seahawks. Where am I putting the numbered cards? I think I'm getting my piles mixed up. Yeah, so another week is whizzing by. Wednesday already, tomorrow. So season starts on Thursday. So we are in that great sort of time of the year where it's just like wall-to-wall sports. I think college football started last weekend as well, so okay, so Terry McLaurin, Derek Carr, Tyreek Hill, Kyler Murray, Deshaun Watson. And we've got a Jameson Williams base rookie for the Lions, a Zonovan Knight base rookie for the Jets. And we've got a rookie of Jermaine Johnson II for the Jets on that kind of like, it's kind of like almost like a maroon. So it's 94 of 150. And then we've got a hot roots of Cooper Kupp for the Rams. Got some real top loaders out. So what are we? We are 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we're officially over halfway now. 4 packs left. 40 cards. Sorry, is it 40 cards? No, it's 36 cards to come out. And then we're into Encased. I haven't seen any Encased open so far, but I was surprised. Well, I don't know if I was surprised. I think all this stuff with the NFLPA and everything is having some kind of an effect on box pricing. I think somebody said today that the 2022 boxes box prices have seen a bit of a spike over recent weeks. I haven't seen it personally. I haven't got many 2022 products left in stock really, other than I think some Mosaic Choice and Fast Break, I think maybe. Dalvin Cook, Micah Parsons, Allen Robinson, Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts. We've got Sky Moore there, rookie for the Chiefs. Devontae Wyatt for the Packers. How you doing, Aaron? Well, yeah, not too bad, mate. As I say, dealing with the heat, keeping the little one happy, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Obviously, looking forward to the season starting and all that kind of stuff. Cowboys. Nothing off the top of my head, mate. I'm afraid. We've seen some base, but none of the numbered and things like that have been the Cowboys. Don't think yet. So there you go. So there's a base rookie of Devontae Wyatt to go with the Sky Moore. There you go. We've got a numbered Eric Ezukanma for the Dolphins. So it's like a purple kind of foil. Doesn't know. There you go. 35.99 for Easy E, Eric Ezukanma, and as I say, you can see that's like a sort of like a purpley kind of parallel. And then on the H2 parallel there, we've got the Kenneth Walker, the third for the Seahawks. Yeah, I know that the 2023 product hasn't seen a boost yet, but apparently, sort of like the older 2022 sets, so like Prism, Optic, Select, those types of boxes have seen some kind of a bump. At least that's what they've been saying on the podcasts and things that I've been listening to this week. It's probably just hype, as always. Influencer hype, probably trying to get more money for their boxes that they've still got in stock, but we will see. So we've got Matt Ryan for the Colts, Raquan Smith for the Ravens, Darren Waller, Dawson Knox, D-Hop, Amari Cooper. First rookie for the Ravens is a Kyle Hamilton. And then we've got a Trent McDuffie for the Chiefs. And then a nice rookie rising insert for the Jets, Garrett Wilson. Two packs left, and then we're on to Encased. Obviously, the only slight disappointment with Encased this year is that they obviously have Panini decided not to get the cards graded with BGS. Whether that has something to do with, the perceived situation where BGS aren't like third or fourth in the preferential rankings for graded cards and something like that. Who knows? But it's still a shame, because getting a slabbed graded card out of a brand new product is always pretty cool. But it's like an encased type of thing, a bit like Panini One now. So I suppose it doesn't really make much of a difference, really. But we've got Daniel Jones, Rashad Penny, Michael Carter, James Robinson, Devonta Smith, and our first rookie is a Brian Robinson Jr. Yeah, that's all I can think, mate. I can just think that with BGS, it's literally Panini are kind of delayed with all their cards anyway, so adding an extra couple of months was going to just not be viable for them this year. And it's a shame they didn't really go with SGC. I think that really would have been a bit of a statement, to be honest. Certainly wouldn't have been any detriment compared to BGS, so it's a shame that they couldn't work something out there. But I think SGC, they do a lot of promotions for the tops and Bowman stuff, don't they? So it's probably got something to do with it. Anyway, Brian Robinson Jr. for the Commanders. And then a rookie of Jeremy Ruckert for the Jets. This one looks like another Fire and Ice. Allen Robinson II for the Rams, numbered 18 of 50. Does not want to zoomy. Yeah, I don't really pay much attention to what they say about like the value of stuff. I know it's really complicated, isn't it? I say I don't pay attention to it. I haven't got enough graded cards in my collection to really worry about values and stuff. But it's like a lot of people sort of say that obviously, I think, and again, it depends on the card, because people like BGS for thick, like RPA type cards. That still seems to be a bit of a preferential trend for a lot of people. I've got no issues with SGC. I've heard really positive things. I've got lots of people, like friends in the hobby and things like that, who use SGC. I think difference between an SGC 10 and a PSA. Most people tend to say on modern stuff is relatively negligible, purely because you can get cards back quicker for SGC, so it's easier to set comps earlier with SGC slabs than it is with PSA stuff on that kind of like the mid-range kind of value stuff, like the volume kind of stuff. So a lot of businesses use SGC because of their fast turnaround. They can get graded slabs into their shop. And then obviously if you get an SGC 10, it's always really good for, it's always good, you know, to then crack it out of a slab and send it to PSA, because chances are you've got a high chance that you might be able to get a PSA 10. And obviously the grading cost of SGC is under sort of like $20 a card, so it's about $14 a card if you're based in America. So what the fuck is going on with this bloody camera? Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, the Black Label BGS, that they actually command like the highest value like for like. It's really hard to get the black value BGS 10s, but the standard BGS 10s, I think they're kind of like on a par with PSA 10, there or thereabouts, sometimes a little bit less. But yeah, once you get into like 9.5s and stuff like that, BGS, the value really does drop off. Yeah, it's the turnaround time, definitely, Aaron, with the 2-week turnaround with SGC. It's like what I say, if a brand new set comes out, so like use like what they did with the Topps baseball stuff. They were sending stuff in. People were only paying $9 a card to get the cards graded, regardless of the value of the cards, $9 per card. They were getting them back in 2 weeks and being able to like flip them, turn them around, like and set that sort of market. PSA, yeah, the really high end stuff like your superfractors and stuff like that, they were coming back within a similar sort of time frame because the value was there. But for that volume, you know, paper rookies, you know, your higher range like parallels and stuff like that, SGC were absolutely smashing those out. And as I say, it sets those comps. Obviously, when PSA then come back, because they're more expensive, when they come back like after a month or two or whatever, people look at SGC and then they're like, oh, well, I'll pay a little bit more because it's PSA, but it's just the market's already been set by that time kind of thing. And a lot of those sort of mid-range cards, I think. So, yeah, I don't know. If I was grading from a business perspective, I'd use SGC. If I was grading high end, I'd always use PSA. But as I say, with a business, it's about turnover, so I think I'd do SGC. So yeah, so PSA on the lowest tier is a similar kind of thing. It's around about, I think, £18 a card, something like that, there or thereabouts. I think for most people, £17-18 I've seen. The issue is sometimes they do specials as well, like they do TCG specials, which are around about £13. But even then, it's I think about a 2-month turnaround. So yeah, there you go. You confirmed it. So that's what I say. If SGC is coming back on the new stuff in 2 weeks compared to your volume stuff or your bulk value with PSA being 2 months, you're going to be, as I say, the market's already been set by the SGC stuff. So yeah, that's my thoughts anyway. That's how I think it works. Justin Herbert, Jacoby Myers, Tom Brady, Deontay Johnson, Aaron Jones, Chris Olave, nice rookie for the Saints, and then it's a Charleston Rambo for the Panthers. Oh my god, so this is the third Eric Ezukanma, so it's an easy e-box. This is for the Dolphins, Eric Ezukanma for the Dolphins, and that will be numbered out of 75. So none of the top chases that came from that Phoenix box, which is a shame. But 52 out of 75 on the numbered there. And then we've got a Tyreek Hill Hot Roots. So there you go. I hadn't actually seen it. So who's running the Midlands card show, Aaron? Do you know who's organising that? Because if that's April, we'll see. Is it the one that's at the Molyneux? Because there was one at the Molyneux, wasn't there, a couple of years ago? Oh, cool. I'll have a wee look. Do they do any other shows anywhere? Out of curiosity. God, you guys, they're frightening. Is that you guys actually might get to actually meet us? It is a stadium. Okay. I'll have a look into it, buddy. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd like to have like a regular kind of show that we could go to every couple of months. Like London's too far, especially with like the little ones and stuff. At the moment, probably in a couple of years it'd be all right. But yeah. Got you. Right then, so here we go, guys. This is Encased. It's hard to I would show it up there, but can I get it in focus there? There you go, guys. You can sort of see if you tilt your head. Loads of stuff that can come out of here. There's obviously 2 autos, 2 mems, and then obviously a base or an insert card. I think all the cards are numbered. There's some really sweet stuff. I think all the autographs are on card as well, which would be all right. Yorkshire. I've never been to Rotherham, to be honest. So I have got family who live in Yorkshire near Doncaster. That's where like on one side of the family was from. But yeah, so might not be too bad. Right, so the first base isn't numbered. So yeah, literally, I've not watched anybody open this so far. So all I can say is good luck to everybody. I'll try to shield the sort of a hit. Right, we've got a couple of spaces here, guys. So I'm just gonna obviously keep available for when we open this, just so that we can keep it all nice and secret. Obviously, because we've got this camera, you're going to see the top cards if I'm not careful. Oh, cool. So it is 2 packs. So that's our Encased on there. So I can actually pop that there without revealing anything. And then here is our pack with our other cards in. So there should be 4 cards in here. Exciting stuff. Right. Never opened Encased. One of those products that I've never done it. But yeah, if Rotherham's close to Donny, it'll still be about probably two hours away from us. So yeah, it's not that far. It's not far if it's not for us. It's just obviously a long way to go from a sort of a family's perspective. Anyway, empty pack there, guys. Oh, nice hit then, Aaron. Yeah, you've had some luck, but I bet you do a fair few breaks with between the different sports. As I say, we'd like to break more soccer ourselves, but as I say, we just don't get the allocation. As I say, the sort of the popularity isn't there, obviously, in the group as well, in terms of like being able to sell through. All right, then let's go. So I think I've got these facing the right way round. Yet I have. So I think this is the the base. So you can see that it's for the Vikings, and it is a TJ Hawkinson. Our first base out of there. I think it's Mark Pestle got the right. No, he hasn't. Sorry, the Vikings. Mark Pestle's got the Ravens, hasn't he? Let's see what thickness these are. See, that's too big again. Got so many different sizes of freaking. Oh, there we go. That's going to be the right one. Try 75 points. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so all right, these next ones are facing the wrong way around, which is typical. So I'll just pop that underneath, flip it over. Oh, looks like we've got a redemption there. Does anybody know what the redemptions are in this? I'll pop that over there, the redemption. I'm assuming that's going to be one of our autos. So I'll just bring another spacer in. All right, so we've got our redemption card under there. So I'll pop that to the side. And then I've got this new spacer just to cover this top card. So I'm not sure if this is going to be our auto or our mem. Try and get it in focus. All right, it is for the 49ers. It's 62 of 99. I think this is a mem. And it is a Christian McCaffrey Choice Materials. For a second, I thought we might have had a Purdy. So, as with a lot of things, it is not from any specific game or event, but that is for the 49ers. Okay. This one's slightly thicker than the base, so I think 100 point will be the order of the day, and it is. Superb. All right, so yeah, so I reckon. So what is this going to be then? So we've got 6 cards. We should only have 5, shouldn't we? We've definitely got 2 more to come from here, unless. Oh no, we've got a spacer. Sorry, we've got our base spacer there, which I can bring out now. Sorry, that's me miscounting. So this then will be out of the mem, I'm guessing, because the Encased will be the auto. This will be an auto redemption. So who is this? That is a Steeler. So that's not bad. So that is a 41 of 99. Kenny Pickett. Patches could be a bit more exciting, couldn't they? But still, nice rookie Kenny Pickett for who's that? Was it Thomas who got the Steelers? So not bad from a mini. Interesting to see how he gets on this year as well. Okay, right then, guys, just to clear out these spaces, just so there's nothing hiding anywhere. Spacer there, spacer there. So here is our redemption with this very old tatty spacer. So let's have a look what we've got here. Oh, wrong way round. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully it's if people have been watching breaks of this, you'll get an idea of who the redemptions are for. So it is for 2022 Encased. It'll be a nice one, guys. So it's a rookie cap patch autographed sapphire. It is card 129, if that means anything to anybody. Nice one for the Saints, Chris Olave. He does sign quite regularly as well, so get that redemption in as soon as you're able to. But yeah, there you go. Pretty decent one for the Saints. And Chris Olave. So nice one there. Right then, guys. So I'm going to bring in our old battered spacer, and we've got this. I don't think I need to actually. I might actually just be able to go with. If I'm careful. I'm careful with this. So yeah, so that's the bottom of the card down here. So how shall I do this? There you go. Encased indeed. So this is going to the Broncos. It is 14 of 15. 14 of 15, and it is a Terrell Davis legendary signature on card, as I say. So I'm pretty sure all of these will be on card. Now, do not ask me why they have put it in such a thick one touch, because that is just floating around in there effectively, but it is sealed, so it won't come out. But they really that does not need to be in. I think that's like a 130 point one touch, but that's Panini, I suppose. But that is an absolutely lovely card for the Broncos. I forget who's got the Broncos. Normally it's Sam Spriggs, so he's going to be spitting feathers at the moment. But Terrell Davis there, 14 of 15, legendary signatures. Terrell Davis, I mean, I remember when he played, it was absolutely quality. And that, as you say, is a lovely, lovely card. So not bad actually. Like nice legendary autograph there for the Broncos. And obviously we got the Chris Olave rookie. Obviously not encased, and that will be like an RPA. So we'll do those at the end. I'll do a quick recap, starting with the Phoenix base rookies. So we did get a Chris Olave in that, a Charleston Rambo, Brian Robinson Jr., Jeremy Ruckert, Kyle Hamilton, Trent McDuffie, Sky Moore, Devontae Wyatt, Jameson Williams, Zonathan Knight, Daxton Hill, Kyron Williams, DeMarvin Leal, Isaiah Likely, Traylon Burks, Eric Ezukama, base rookie Kair Elam, Trayvon Walker, Cameron Thomas. These are the inserts. So we've got Tyreek Hill on the Hot Roots, Flamethrowers of Joe Burrow, Garrett Wilson, a rookie Rising, Hot Roots Cooper Cup, the H2 Parallel flamethrowers are Jared Goff, Justin Herbert on the flamethrowers, T-Law on the contours, Fireforged Terry Bradshaw. A couple of the H2 parallel rookies of Kenneth Walker III, Jalen Weidemeyer. These are kind of like a mix of the numbered cards. So we've got Eric Ezukanma for the Dolphins on that kind of orange. We've got this, it looks like a fire and ice, like a blue fire and ice type of thing. And I think numbered out of 50, Allen Robinson III for the Rams. Eric Ezukanma again on the purple, out of 99. Jermaine Johnson II for the Jets. Aaron Jones for the Green Bay Packers. DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. As I say, that's another one that was numbered out of 50 on the fire and ice. And then T Higgins for the Bengals on the purple. Our encased cards, we got the base of TJ Hawkinson. We got a relic of Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers. We got a relic, triple relic of Kenny Pickett for the Steelers. We've got the redemption for a rookie cap patch autograph, Sapphire for Chris Olave. And then the encased card, which is a really lovely auto of Terrell Davis for the Broncos. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Hopefully the performance of the stream has been all right, despite the heat. And yeah, we'll see you again really, really soon. We've got no like draws or anything to do. Sorry for any extra giveaways. But as I say, thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Take care.